Fitin10 Nation, it is day 30. Day 30. We're 5 days away from the halfway point, officially speaking. And that's just how fast this challenge goes. Now, if you remember at the beginning, I said to you, before you know it, we'll be halfway through. Well, it's coming. So this thing, as much as you may feel, is 10 weeks long and you've got all the time in the world, you don't, okay? It goes by fast. Class sizes have officially been increased to 8. We could do 9. Unfortunately, I only have 8 benches, so we're going to keep it at 8 until I get a 9th bench. But they have increased by 2 people, and again, if you're coming with a roommate or a partner that's in the challenge and you guys can share the same cage, then you guys can count yourself as one person, okay? That is one of you just has to register. Okay, beef jerky. I'm getting more questions about beef jerky, which is interesting. Additives, so things to look out for with beef jerky. Somebody mentioned sodium. I don't really care about sodium. Yeah, it's an essential mineral. You need it. It facilitates so many things in the body. But if you are sensitive to sodium, okay, and generally people who are sensitive to sodium already have had a high amount of sodium, or they have some sort of homeostatic measure that's not working. So if you have too much sodium in your diet, your body just excretes it. If you don't have enough sodium, your body retains it. It's that simple. Now there are people who have some sensitivities to it because they have other things that are affecting them. So for example, you may have high blood pressure, okay? And that high blood pressure is being exacerbated by a bunch of other things. And yeah, sodium will raise your blood pressure, but only temporarily. But if you already have things that are pushing up your high blood pressure, then sodium is something you need to be careful with. You have to be careful with everything that raises blood pressure, okay? Including exercise. All right, but sodium is not bad in and of itself, all right? But if you're sensitive, yeah, you gotta watch your sodium. So watch your sodium with beef jerky. Watch all the nitrates and other preservatives that are in beef jerky. I would just try to get a jerky that's, if you look at the ingredients, is nothing more than beef jerky, really, okay? Maybe there's some natural flavoring, all right? But, be very, very careful with the additives, okay? The additives that help to preserve the food and the additives that give it some, perhaps, sweetness, okay? So sometimes there's sugar added to these things. Again, sodium I wouldn't worry about, but again, maybe you have a sensitivity, so in that case, look for a low sodium beef jerky, okay? But preservatives and sugar would be the other 2 things I'd look for. Somebody's asking me about my cheat meal. And ironically, I just read that today, actually just now, and I had it yesterday. So my cheat meal was yesterday, and it was a little larger than normal. So my go-tos for my cheat meals, and these are just, I go for the moon pretty much when I have my cheat meals. Yesterday I had a whole large pizza, I had some cheesecake, I had some ice cream, and I had some Nestor's cookies. And yes, I was full. I don't really eat till I'm like stuffed, but I was pretty full. So I stopped there. I could have eaten more, but I didn't. And the next question is do I enter this into my FitnessPal? Yes, I do. Of course, it's an estimate, right? It's a total estimate. I estimated my cheat meal yesterday to be, my FitnessPal tells me it's a little over 4,000 calories. All right, that's how easy it is to eat junk food and get in 4,000 calories. All right, so yesterday, including all my good food, I had about 6,300 calories. Because by the time I had my cheat meal, I had already had like 23 or 2,400 calories. So, all the more reason to be eating real whole food, right? Okay, what are the best places for takeout? All right, so I am not the best person to ask for this, but the two that come to mind would be Whole Foods and Tractor. Because really when you go to Whole Foods and you go into the area where you can get meats and vegetables and all that kind of stuff, you're getting real whole food, right? So then that's really what you want, and you want to be able to kind of, measure it out. Well, I guess you're not measuring it out, but at least you know what you're getting. You're getting all the raw ingredients, right? So same with Tractor, right? I think Tractor might even actually, I've never been to Tractor, but I've heard a lot about it. And I think you can even get specific amounts when you go there. So again, it's about tracking these real whole foods, especially for the challenge, knowing how much you're having. When you go to other restaurants and you're eating there, again, you're trying to get real whole food. If you're at a restaurant, I would try to get, things like, a fish or a steak or a chicken breast, and then, a big potato or something, maybe a salad with dressing on the side, just so you know the amounts and what you're having. It's when you have things like, mashed potato or rice or things like this, or I don't know, cheesy pastas, but that's kind of like an obvious one, that you don't know how much of what is in there. And that's just, and the chances are that if it tastes like super good and you can eat a lot of it, it's probably not good in terms of, the ingredients in there, okay? I'm already at 7 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna get the message of the day. I'll talk about sugar tomorrow. This is a good question, actually, a really good question. I really want to talk about it today. And the message of the day is this: quitting is for losers. That's right. If you quit, you are labeled a loser. Okay, and I'm really just kind of kidding. Okay, but here's the thing: you will not. The only way that you can possibly lose at anything, okay, or not achieve what you're trying to achieve, is by stopping what you're doing to try to achieve it, right? You've got to keep going. You've got to keep going. You've got to keep trying. I guarantee you, if you keep trying, whatever it is that you're struggling with in your life, if you keep trying, you will overcome and you will succeed. At least partially, you will succeed. You will be farther ahead than if you quit. But if you quit, I can guarantee you that you will not go anywhere, because you've essentially stopped, right? You've stopped working at it. So, quitting, the better way to put it would be, the only way to lose is to quit. Okay, all right. But I thought I would humor you and tell you that you're a loser if you quit. Okay. But there is no judgment in this program. I sincerely mean that. And obviously we're here to help you. So we've got to keep persevering. This goes for anything in life. Believe me, there are many things that yours truly has quit. And I look back and was like, why did I do that? I should have kept going. So, because I realized how much farther ahead I would have been had I not quit. All right, so keep persevering, whatever it is that you want to work towards, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to overcome. You got to keep going and not quit. All right, day 30 in the books. Submit, commit, keep working. Come out and do at least 2 classes per week. Okay, that is in the gym classes. I am limiting them to 2 classes. Or I'm limiting you to 2 classes per week. But do 2 in the gym classes per week, and that's going to help you immensely, okay? Positive energy, positive vibes. Give some gratitude, and most importantly, well, they're all important, but very important is to believe in yourself. I'll talk to you guys all very soon. See ya. Oh, tomorrow, there are no classes at night, 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., okay? In the gym classes, that is. See you guys.